Hey guys, this is JC with 559 Mobile Detailing, servicing all Fresno and all surrounding areas. And today, I'm gonna tell you 3 mistakes I learned the hard way.
First mistake was trying to find the right clientele, right?
Yeah.
When you first started, how many customers did you have?
When I first started, I started with no clients.
What were some things you tried at the beginning?
So at first, when I first got started with my detailing journey, of course, I tried all friends, family, and what I did after is that we knew a owner of the local flea market. So I contacted him and I asked him if we could do details in the parking lot while people are coming in to shop at the flea market.
And what did he say?
He said, yeah, man, we got started with that. The only issue with that is that everybody that came in, their cars were dirty. They either worked at the flea market where their cars are dusty inside, and yeah, there was no clean cars right there. It was hard work.
Now, was that a mistake, a learning lesson, or were you just putting in the work? How do you see it?
At first, I feel like that gave me a little bit of experience with bad vehicles, so that way I could kind of, if a bad vehicle comes up, it don't scare me, it don't do anything to me because I started dealing with all the dirty vehicles from the beginning.
And then, what did you tell yourself when you got fed up with those dirty vehicles? You're like, man, this is the last day I'm gonna come here or what?
Yeah, so I mean, I had fun working there, but at the end of the run, all the vehicles kept coming in dirty. No one tipped. No one really wanted to pay up. I had to cut the price in half, and yeah, money-wise, it just wasn't adding up.
What changes did you start making after that?
Okay, so after that, when I realized that that's not gonna work out for me, slowly I started picking up clients till I had enough clients to keep me busy where I didn't need that type of detailing right there.
There's a new detailer out there, same situation, no clients.
Yeah.
Already exhausted, family and friends.
Yeah.
What advice do you have? What should they try?
My advice is just to put yourself out there and let yourself be known. Either with the wrong crowd, I mean, you can't just get to the right crowd. You gotta start off somewhere, even if it's with the wrong crowd.
Second mistake was pricing.
Yep.
When you were working at the flea market, how much were you charging, bro?
Okay, so at the flea market, we started charging $50. From the get-go, that's kind of where we start off with. So, I mean, $50 was our starting packages.
All right, JC, so $50, bro.
Yeah.
But did you still have people say, that's too much?
Yeah.
How about just $10?
Yeah, I couldn't do it for $10. But yeah, definitely. You always get people wanting to bring your price down at any time, no matter what the price is. So yeah, definitely people always kept trying to pay cheaper than that.
What's one thing you learned about price? Stick to your prices, give a discount to get people. What would you say?
I think stick to your prices. I mean, if you got to give a discount, definitely give a discount, but always stick to your prices.
Now, $50, you don't charge it anymore.
No, of course not.
When did you start charging your prices?
Okay, it probably, as soon as I got comfortable with my pricing, as soon as I got comfortable with my work, actually, that's when I got comfortable with the pricing. So when I knew that the price had to go up, price had to go up.
And a lot of people don't want to raise their prices because they feel they're going to lose a lot of customers.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
That's part of the growth, to be honest, bro. You got to lose clients to get new clients.
And what did you do to get new clients that are willing to pay your prices?
Okay. Advertising is key, so always advertise, always be at the right locations. I'm always going to car meets, always want to be in the middle of everything.
Got it. And how are you getting your customers now?
I get a lot of my clients through Instagram. I get a lot of clients through people just see me out working. I'm working all day, every day, so definitely people catch us, people see us in traffic. Yesterday, we're actually on our way to a detail when someone in back of me flagged me down and said if I could pull over to give him a quote. We gave him a quote, and 10 minutes later, we knocked out his whip. Yeah.
Do you feel having advertisements on your vehicle helps out a lot and everybody should do it? Or do you feel it puts a target on your back?
I feel like it goes both ways. The only reason why I didn't have advertising on my vehicles was because I feel like that would put a target. I feel like detailing equipment's a little costly, so people are always trying to look for a come up as well too. So you always gotta watch your back.
Hey, have you ever had somebody try?
Nah, I
No?
mean, I never leave my vehicle out of sight. This vehicle gets parked inside of a garage, so it's safe at all times. Yep.
All right, JC, and last thing I want to talk about is customer service.
Yep.
Is it your first business?
I do party rentals, so I mean, I guess that's like a little side business, but I mean, this is actually my first actual legit business that I own. Yep.
Now, you seem like a very chill guy.
Yeah.
I love talking to you, bro. You're like
Yeah,
a homie. Is that something you had to develop and learn, or were you always like this?
Before I started doing detailing, my family has been doing detailing for about 10 years. So detailing runs in our blood. My mom does detailing. So, I mean, detailing's always been there for us. Detailing never caught my attention because I was always into sales. So I was always more into selling you something and talking to people, interacting with clients. That was my main goal, my main focus right there. That was my bread and butter, pretty much, right there. You know?
Hey, were you a little JC over there washing cars with your family or what?
I mean, when I started detailing, I started off helping my family up at their detailing shop. I don't like putting in work like that. I mean, I feel like detailing does take a lot of work and a lot of effort. So, I mean, I was always more into control environment, talking to people. I mean, talking in offices, stuff like that. But I mean, once I started doing detailing, got a little more comfortable. I like detailing new cars and cool cars and all kinds of different cars. So, I mean, it just kind of grew on me a little bit. Yep.
All right, JC, let me give you a couple situations a lot of detailers are in.
All right.
I want to see how you handle it.
Yep.
Customer says, bro, you can't do any lower?
Yeah.
Well, what do you tell them, JC?
Before, I used to fold under pressure and I used to be like, yeah, we could definitely work something out. But now we stick to our pricing, and at the end of the day, the clients are always going to pay our pricing.
So what do you tell them? What do you tell that customer?
I let them know that we could definitely do something half-assed if that's what they're looking for. But I mean, if they want something done right, they got to pay the full price.
Another customer.
Yeah.
It's not that dirty, bro. It's not going to take a long time.
Yeah.
What do you tell them?
If the client lets me know that their vehicle is not that dirty, that means that their vehicle is super dirty, or if not, their vehicle is really clean, but it's just dirty to them. So there could be 50-50 on that right there.
And do you quote them a price, or you have to see it first?
For all my details now, I gotta see the vehicle in person just because I learned from my mistakes. Yeah, definitely. So now before we quote anything, I mean, if it's gonna be our standard service, of course, we could price you up right there and then, but anything with shampooing, anything with paint corrections, any bigger jobs, we gotta actually see the vehicle for me to be able to give you a quote.
I'm assuming at first you will be like, yeah, it'd be $80.
Yeah,
and you show
so,
up and it's not $80?
Yeah, so at first I will let them know, hey, I'll charge you $200 for interior service. I get there and the service, I mean, the vehicles are trash, so price-wise, it would have been like maybe $100 more, but we always just kind of, not in fear of throwing out the new price, but we're a little bit scared, if you say, to kind of throw our clients. Once we let them know the price, I was scared to let them know the new price upon condition and arrival. And those are 3 mistakes I made from the beginning detailing. Let me know what mistakes you made in the comments down below. And if you want to see more detailing content like this, like, subscribe. See you guys on the next one.